Hello, it's me again, Emily. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's reading, we'll be looking into your career predictions for 2023. So I've already done the overview of 2023 in another reading and your 2023 love predictions, and now we're here with the career predictions as promised. So yeah, I'll just pick up the main energy of your career in 2023 and then any other messages I can pick up with your tarot cards. Alright, so if you'd like to see more from me, don't forget to like, comment, tell me what you thought of this reading, and subscribe to see more from me and to support my channel. Alright, so I didn't write any messages as usual. I didn't write any messages for this reading today because I felt like no messages wanted to come through really. So I'm just going to pull the cards. So let's get into your group selection. We have group 1, group 2 and group 3. Take your time to choose which group is for you. Choose more than one group if you wish. If you don't hear a message in your group for you, continue watching until the end of your reading. If you don't hear a message in there for you, continue on to another reading. So deep breaths in. 2, 3, 4 and out. 2, 3, 4 to choose which group is for you. Timestamps will be in the description box, and let's get to group 1. Hi group 1, welcome to your reading. Thank you for watching. So these are your career predictions for 2023. I didn't write any messages as I said in the intro. I'll just go in with your tarot cards first and then we'll look into your oracle cards. Alright, so what do group 1 need to know about their career in 2023? I'm getting a real, you need to move towards what you enjoy, what you feel like your passion is in life, what you feel like you want to do for the rest of your life. You need to find a solid career in 2023 and not just work something for the sake of working because you need money. It's just all about your passions, how you the working towards something that you love. Because if you don't work towards something you love, I feel like you'll feel like your days are dragging out and you don't want to feel that burden, that burnout from doing the things that you don't enjoy, working a job that you don't enjoy. Wow. So we have 3 of Pentacles, building something with others. So in 2023, it's important to ask for advice from those who have been there, done that, got the t-shirt, so they can advise you in which ways you can improve your skill set, which way you can improve on what you're doing, things that you can stop doing, something like that, because the more you fine-tune what you're doing in 2023, the further it can go and the less likely you need to go back to what you need to work on. Wow, yeah, it's heavily focused on your career, on creating something that will last and creating more financial I'm getting like creating more financial streams of income. Wow, yeah, because it's all about you becoming financially stable, feeling comfortable with what you are working on, what you were doing, where you are working. It's looking like your career is looking like it's looking better in 2023. And this could be like the advice from someone I was talking about earlier. You need advice from someone who's been there, done that, got the t-shirt. The King of Pentacles didn't get to this point on his throne by just, okay, I'm just going to do this on the whim, and then all of a sudden, I'm here. Wow, yay. You know, there's always steps in between. I'm getting a Knight of Pentacles energy here. There's always steps to take before you can get to this comfort level, and you need to understand that in 2023. If you're the type of person to rush, then these 3 Pentacles cards are telling you to slow it right down. Start from the ground up. Don't start from the top of the tower. because that's when things start to fall, you know. It looks like maybe you're starting something new, or there's a possible reinvention of what you've been working on. Or it's like you have left something aside to work on later, and then you're starting to work on it in 2023. Something that will make you happy with the Sun card here. You're happy to wake up and do this work. It's like it brings out your best self. You can really have fun with it. The Seven of Wands. Yeah, it's like don't overwork yourself, because with the Pentacles cards, it's like you can be really ambitious, trying your hardest to build something, to create something, but you're not getting anywhere. Maybe it's because you're working by yourself and you're struggling, or this could be other people not approving of what you are doing, what you're working on, or this could be you going to the wrong people for advice, for help, for support, and they give you the wrong advice, and then you do what they tell you to do, and then you end up in a worse situation. So it's all about doing things in the right way in 2023, because you need to be around people who support you in the best way, as opposed to sabotaging you or telling you not to do this, do that, and it's not good for you. Maybe you need to lighten your load, because you're working so hard that it's too much to take on, and it's like you're taking on more and more and more until you're backed up to a corner. And it's like maybe you need to delegate as well. Maybe you need to hire someone else. Like if you're self-employed, maybe you'll be in a position to be able to branch out and, I don't know, hire a social media marketer, assistant, whatever it is called. But maybe you'll be in that position to do that. Oh, I love that for you, group one. There were so many options there. Just take what resonates. Whoa. So we have the Nine of Cups. Feeling fulfilled. Yeah, with the Sun as well. Feeling that fulfillment. And it's like, I can do whatever I want to do. It's that self-belief. You'll have a strong self-belief in your career, what you're doing. Five of Swords. Wow. The Five of Swords speaks of self-sabotage, and I mentioned sabotage earlier. So maybe you'll be going through a period of self-sabotage where you don't want to ask for help, or other people will be trying to sabotage you by giving you the wrong advice, and then you taking them up on that advice and then regretting it later on in life or in your year. But we have the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck as well. And even, what's this, the Emperor. Wow. Group one, you'll be really stepping into your power in 2023. You'll be doing something that you love, that you really enjoy, and it makes you feel empowered. I don't know why I'm getting this, but this looks like a lipstick. A broken lipstick. I feel like you're making things look pretty in 2023. Yeah, that makes sense with building something from the ground up, asking for the right advice instead of the wrong advice, from the right types of people who've been there, done that, got the t-shirt. You're not... I'm getting like tying up loose ends as well, making things look pretty and tying up loose ends as well. Because maybe you were trying so hard to make things look pretty, but by trying so hard, it doesn't have a flow, it doesn't feel natural. Whereas the Queen of Pentacles is more natural. So I feel like you'll end up feeling more natural. Things will be moving much more smoothly in 2023 in your career, which is really good. That's a good sign. And let's go over to your oracle cards. We have Engineer, ability to give creative energy, a practical expression. And priest facilitates spiritual commitment. Yeah, you're becoming more committed in 2023. It's like maybe you did lack commitment in the past, or you didn't know how to get to that commitment phase because things may have felt up in the air, things may have felt like they weren't going in the right direction, but it feels like it will be going in the right direction in 2023 Group 1, because you have room to express your creative ideas. You know, it's not being battered away by people who don't get you, who don't understand you. Being around like-minded people will help you in 2023, and praying that things will go well, having faith that things will go well, having faith that you will be going in the right direction. Because I did have the Chariot at the bottom of the deck, actually. It's like you're going in the right direction, you're picking a direction and sticking with it. You're not veering off in one direction, in that direction, so that you're all scattered. I feel like you're gonna have it all together, and you'll have a vision, but you don't know exactly where this vision will lead you, because things will progress, things will may go a different way, but it will end up better than you first thought it would have gone. Lovely. You're working things out in your career. Potion, remember to practice self-love. Yeah, you're creating something. You're becoming more creative in your career. What can you create with this Ace of Pentacles, with this new Pentacle coming in? The Sun is a very creative energy. The Sun creates life because it beams down on the things that need to grow. The Engineer uses his creative thinking to work things out. This person is creating a potion. What are you creating? You're creating something beautiful, something that will flourish, something that will grow and last. It will stand the test of time. And making things neat and tidy, as I said before, making things look pretty. Her bed is made up. She's tidied her room before she's created this potion. And I feel like you are tidying things up, which is pretty good. Everything has its place, and everything is in its place in 2023, but it may take a bit of work to get to that point. Wow. Torch, spiritual development. You're bringing light to the things that need work, and you'll become really feel empowered, and enlightened, because you will be going to those who you trust, who have been there before. And it's like it will awaken something within you, because you won't be struggling anymore. You won't be pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing at closed doors. Mountain Road, you are on the road to success. And Horse, short journey. Yeah, wow, you're moving in 2023. You're moving towards success. You're moving towards something that you enjoy, towards something that you love, towards something that you're passionate about. And it's important you stay on that road, because no one else is going to do it for you. Yeah, you can get help, but then it's your baby, it's your thing. So what are you going to do with it? You will have support along the way, because horses support you. Horses can carry you, but they can't carry you all day, every day. You know, this horse has its own thing to do, so it can only take you so far. People can only take you so far. It's like you have to have this inner will to move forward, inner push, a fire in your belly. Okay, that makes sense. A fire in your belly in 2022 that will keep you going. And it will keep growing and growing as time goes on. And you'll feel fulfilled, like this is where you are meant to be. Oh, I love that. And just know that you are not basic. It's like zhuzh up your business plans a bit and make it seem more interesting. You don't want to be basic. You want to be ahead of the game. You want to be ahead of everyone else. Not ahead, but you want to make your thing look better than anyone else's. That makes sense with the lipstick I was seeing in the Queen of Pentacles. You are not like everyone else. You are you, and you will add your own flair to whatever you are doing. Take what it's almost like taking what's already out there and making it your own. So say if there's like a coaching plan on Instagram you like the look of, how can you update it and make it your own? So maybe you're taking inspiration from other people's business plans, like on Instagram, on Facebook, reading through websites, what works for them, what doesn't, and then using it as market research so that you can add it to your own business. Because you want the best business, the best job, the best career that you could possibly have. And not be in this position where you constantly feel like you are having a mental breakdown, for instance, with the Five of Swords, because that's what the Five of Swords can indicate, where you don't feel like you're struggling and fighting to get your voice heard, where your energy is all over the place because it's not right for you. Alright, yeah, so that's what I'm seeing for you anyway, Group 1. These are very short messages. I didn't want to go on and on in this reading today. I hope you received the messages that you were wanting to hear, and you received what you needed to hear as well. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye! Hi Group 2, welcome to your reading. Thank you for watching. So these are your career predictions for 2023. So we'll start off with your tarot cards first, and then I'll move on to your oracle decks here. I haven't seen any of your cards just yet, but let's see what we can pick up with y'all. So, what do Group 1 need to know about their career in 2023? What do they need to know? Wow, okay. Do I use these cards? Because these two came out for Group 1. So if you are attracted to Group 1, then watch. Wow, exact same cards, and I actually shuffled. You saw me shuffling Group 1, you know, Group 2, sorry. So definitely watch Group 1. I shuffled before I started recording as well. That's wild. I love that. Okay. What do Group 2 need to know about their career in 2022? Oh wow, Devil in reverse. The Hierophant. It's funny that these two have come out together, and I'm going to do a reading on the Devil card in the next few videos, and I'm going to put it with the Hierophant because I feel like these two are very good cards to come together because they both deal with restriction. The Devil restriction and the Hierophant restriction as well. The Four of Wands. Okay. The Devil in reverse. I feel like you'll feel like you don't need to take on all the control, because maybe you'll be in a job or your career will be in a place where there's already legislation, rules, policy set out for you, so you don't need to take on all that control for yourself. They take on that burden, push things to happen for you. It's already there, so it's kind of like you can relax a little bit in 2023 in regards to your career. Maybe this could be like a somebody who isn't good for you is leaving or easing up on their grasp, on their control. So it's like less on the control and more on being able to enjoy your work, because you'll know the policies, the procedures, the legislations, the this, the that, and you'll feel comfortable. When the devil is upright, that leads to discomfort and not feeling like you belong, like you are constantly being watched. But yeah, there's this element of being watched with the Hierophant, but it's not so much as an intense kind of watching, like they're watching your every move. It just seems like maybe you are working for a big corporation, something that has been there for a long time, and you have no choice but to follow their rules. Yeah, the Knave of Swords, sorry. It's like you'll be learning a lot more. Oh, okay. So maybe you'll be going back to school, college, uni, or this is all about like learning new rules on the job, new policies on the job. Maybe you are uh, moving up in your job as well, so you need to learn a lot on the job. Or this could be just a new job in general where you're learning the ropes. So there'll be a lot of research that needs to be done. There'll be a lot of shadowing. So you are going from the shop floor to a manager position. So then you'll be shadowing the manager. You'll be following them around quite a bit, and you'll be making notes. Or you'll be teaching new people on the job. So there'll be a lot of teaching, a lot of learning, a lot of research, a lot of note taking, a lot of being curious about what's next. How will you get this job done? What do I do now? You know, stuff like that. And feeling like maybe there's an element of feeling naive, but you aren't going to take it yeah, you're going to take it seriously, but not seriously to the point of, okay, I need to do this, that, the other. I need to be more in control. I need to be rigid in my approach, be rigid in my timetable, whatever. But yeah, the Hierophant does speak of rigidity, but when the devil is in reverse, it's like easing up on that control, of that needing to do this at this time and this time at that, and you know what I mean? So there is more room to enjoy your work, much more much more friendly relations with the people that you work with. So let's move on to your other cards. Oops, excuse me, they all fell. The Two of Cups. Oh, I love that. It's like you are meeting people who you really gel with at work. You'll be making new connections. So whether that be like you are self-employed and you're trying to gain new customers. I forgot what I was trying to say then. So whether you are self-employed and you're trying to bring in new customers, or whether you are working with a bunch of people and the relationships you have with those people will be growing in 2023, or this is you feeling like you belong for the first time in a long time, or the first time ever in a workplace. You feel like you are doing a good job. Yeah, feel like you're doing a good job. Wow, yeah, the Nine of Pentacles. So this could be you working for yourself, or this could be you improving your financial situation as well, and feeling more comfortable where you are. working, because I did see the Hermit card as well. It could be that you're working independently and working with others as well. So it's like you'll be given a lot of leeway, more than being looked over all the time constantly and feeling uncomfortable. If the Nine of Pentacles came out reversed, that would mean that you would feel uncomfortable. But there's a real sense of comfort with the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands really represents the home and feeling safe and secure. The Two of Cups is all about having those meaningful connections. So it's like something is just going to click into place in 2023. Yeah, feeling emotionally understood, just feeling understood basically, and not feeling like you are all over the place. Maybe you've been feeling all over the place with your work and it's not been feeling too good. Yeah, with the Six of Wands here, maybe you tried to give your all, but it's felt like a fight, like you've had to win battles, but you won't be battling anymore. Wow, the Four of Wands underneath the Six of Wands. You won't be battling anymore. You'll be happy, you'll be celebrating, you'll be feeling like you belong. There's a sense of belonging here. Oh, beautiful. And then let's move over to your oracle cards. We have Don Juan. Spotlights your positive, seductive qualities. You'll be able to showcase your qualities. You'll be able to move much more smoothly and feel comfortable at work. Wow, the Hermit, yeah. Seek solitude to focus internally on inner life. So it's like whenever you're at work, make sure you are noticing, how you feel within yourself. Do you feel like you are struggling? Do you feel like you are comfortable? Do you feel like you are at ease? Do you feel comfortable? Because as I was saying before as well, there may be times where you'll be working alone and then times where you'll be working with others. And it's just having that right kind of balance, having that kind of back and forth between the two, and not feeling like you will lose a rhythm, because things will just be flowing. You're not going to lose yourself. You're not going to lose momentum at work, because you can keep up with the momentum. Not that things will actually move fast, because we do have the Knave of Swords who's waiting for something to happen. The Hierophant, something that's always been there. The Nine of Pentacles, who moves slow, who enjoys her surroundings and where she's going, what she's doing. And the Two of Cups, who take their time and talks to each other, listens to each other, and not rushes the conversation. So there'll be an element of moving slowly in 2023 and not being in a rush to finish something off. Oh, and then we have Mural, be your own first priority, lone working, and Storm, every hurricane comes to an end. That's that discomfort I was talking about. It's coming to an end and things are easing up in 2023. It's like you're being trusted as well to work individually and work together as a team. And there's that again, independence. You'll be thriving in 2023. You'll feel comfortable that you don't want to leave your workplace or whatever job that you do. Wow, and then let's move over to your last cards. And then we have 444 actually. So Google or look up angel number 444, because 4 represents comfort, security. Like you don't want to change much of anything because you feel like you are where you're supposed to be. For your last cards, we have Egg, success assured. So it's looking like you are going to be comfortable because this egg is right at home in the tree where eggs are supposed to be, I suppose. I don't know. but like feeling comfortable where you are, not wanting to move. Heart, oh, love, deep affection and caring. Oh, you'll really love what you're doing. And crib, birth, conception of a child or enterprise. Yeah, it's like something new is coming in, is showing up, but it's something old at the same time. Oh, okay, you're doing something new, or someone new is coming into your work life, into something that has been there for a while. So it's like there's no need to worry in 2023 because it's like you'll be treated well. You'll want for nothing because you're treated well. The money's good. You'll feel comfortable. You'll have meaningful interactions with other people. You'll have adequate amounts of alone time. And you won't feel like you will be watched constantly. And you won't feel like you'll need to be in control 24/7 because that's not how it will go. It's like you won't feel obsessed by anything. You will just feel level-headed. I'm getting here. And you'll be asking questions, more questions than you usually do, and people will happily answer your questions. Wow. Alright, so yeah, that's something for you, group 2. I hope you enjoyed these messages and you can take these messages on board in some way. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye! Hi group 3, welcome to your reading. Thank you for watching. So these are your career predictions for 2023. So group 1 and 2 were pretty interesting. So let's see what we can get for you. I pre-shuffled these oracle cards, but I haven't seen them just yet. I'll start off with your tarot cards. Let's see what we have here. It'll be funny if the same cards that came out in group 2 comes out for you, because group 1's cards came out for group 2. I had to reshuffle, which is interesting. But I just want one card. What can group 3 expect for the career in 2023? We have the King of Chalices, the Six of Chalices. I feel like a sense of safety. Feeling safe at work. Let's see. Yeah. In a position of power, but having that sense of kindness as well. It's like you can be the most high up you can be, but sometimes some bosses can be the meanest, the most sourest people going. They could be so awful. But then with the Emperor, the King of Chalices and the Six of Chalices, I'm getting like you are in a position of authority, but you are treating people well. I'm having this thought process of treat others the way you wish to be treated. I'm hearing the words, you'll be a thoughtful leader. Yeah, Three of Chalices. So many cups here. So much water. So I feel like there'll be a bit of a flow here. Yeah, a nice flow, like with the Four of Swords and the Tower card as well. I don't know why I'm confused by these two here. It's like something skips, something, what am I trying to get at here? Maybe there's going to be a shift in dynamics in 2023. Yeah, you weren't expecting it with the Tower card at the bottom of the Four of Swords, but it's all about taking things in your stride, being at peace with the things that are um, being revealed or taken away or happening suddenly in your career, in your work life. It's like things are quiet and then all of a sudden, bang, things are happening. Things weren't the same as they were yesterday. So it's like at some point in 2023, things will be quiet and then all of a sudden, something happens overnight. But it's to be celebrated with the Three of Chalices, because why is it to be celebrated? Let's see. I don't know why I'm so confused with this reading, group 3. Yeah, something needs to end. Okay, yeah, something needs to end. It's making sense now. Something's clearing away. Because maybe you've been stuck in one position for too long and you were sick of it, you were over it, you've been there for too long. And it's kind of like you were biding your time with the Four of Swords. It's almost like you accepted that this is where you are now. You've accepted that, okay, nothing else is out there for me, so I'm just going to stay here until when, I don't know. But it's like there's this acceptance that things won't get better. And it's almost like you have to shift your mindset in 2023, because new opportunities can come through. Also feel like the shadow work needs to be done as well. It's like, where does this mindset come from? It's like limited beliefs. Maybe you feel like you're not good enough. Maybe there's that imposter syndrome. I'm not supposed to be here, but I'm still here anyway. I feel like you need to do some journaling to understand your thought processes. Be kinder to yourself, because the words you speak to yourself is going to really affect your mind, your body, your soul, your spirit. You need to lift yourself up in 2023. And I feel like that will happen with this Tower moment, these unexpected things happening. But it's happening for your own good. It's like maybe even there's realizations that you'll be having, and that's the Tower. With the Four of Swords, it's like accepting where you are is where you are, and accepting where you are is where you are with the Ten of Swords. But with that shadow work, you can realize certain things about your situation, about your mindset, about how you think about yourself, how you think about your work, how you think about people at work. And you'll be feeling much better about yourself. It's kind of like rewiring your mind so that you can enjoy the moment. There's things worth celebrating with your career in 2023. And it's like, don't pass up opportunities to celebrate because you're down in the dumps, because maybe you feel like you don't deserve what's coming up for you. But you do. It's like, don't forget who you are. Don't forget who you are with the Emperor. You have a lot going for you. You have a lot to give, a lot to offer. You need to step into your power. Alright, and let's get to your next cards. Group 3 need to. What can Group 3 expect at work with? Oh my gosh, I can't speak. What can Group 3 expect in their career in 2023? The Three of Chalices in reverse. Yeah, maybe you feel like your relationships at work haven't been great. And I was going to say this before as well with the Ten of Swords. Maybe there's been a lot of hurtful words being said, and you feel like you can't be around these people anymore because they aren't good for you and your energy. But you'll find yourself in a space where your relationships will be a lot better at work, and you'll be doing what you're supposed to be doing. Ten of Wands, I feel like these cards should go together. So it's like you just had a lot going on. You've had a lot going on, and it's caused a strain with your relationships. Maybe your relationships with your friends or your co-workers or yourself or whoever's relationship it's made suffer. But it's like coming to an end. 2 tens coming to an end. More time to focus on yourself and what you desire. Yes, so. And then we have Temperance. There's so much water in this card, in this reading. So it looks like at the beginning of the year, it seems like things are a bit rough and not going the way that you first expected, or it's like things aren't looking up. Maybe you feel like, yeah, things aren't looking up. We have the Ten of Wands who's looking down, can't lift up their head because of these wands that he's holding on to. And then the Three of Chalices is reverse, so looking down, and the cup is emptying. And then we have the Ten of Swords, which is this person's down. So things aren't, it just seems like things won't be going well for you, or you feel like things won't be going well for you. You're taking on more than you can carry. But as you go through 2023, it's like things will be evening out, and you'll feel much more balanced within yourself as well. You can juggle many different things without breaking a sweat. You're breaking a sweat here, but over here, you've got this. You're in your power. You know who you are. There are 2 birds here. Is that an eagle here? There's an eagle here and an eagle here, it looks like. And it's like you'll have your eye on the prize. You'll have your eye on what you want. Yeah, you have your eye on what you want. We have a lion here, goes after what they want. And so it's like you'll be going after what you want in 2023. No sweat, basically. You're sweating here, then you're not sweating here. It's like a complete 180 is going to be happening. Wow. And then let's move over to your oracle cards. So we have Saboteur, highlights your fear of self-empowerment. I feel like maybe, yeah, there has been elements of self-sabotage here, overworking yourself, working yourself to the bone. And that's where journaling comes in. I definitely feel like a lot needs to be worked through. A lot needs to be squashed. That goes with the Tower card as well, because when you put the pin in the balloon, you're going to go down fast. So it's like, what's coming down fast in 2023 in your career? So that you can begin anew, so that things can happen, actually happen. Maybe you'll feel like a kind of burnout energy here. Working to the point of burnout, where you can't fill up your cup because you're burnt out, so you just keep going and going and going. And maybe that's what the Tower card is. Oh, that makes sense. The Tower and the Four of Swords. Alright, yeah. You'll be in need of rest because maybe you'll burn yourself out. Right, okay. That makes sense. No wonder why I was confused. So yeah, maybe you'll be feeling quite confused quite a lot of the time, because when you're burnt out, then confusion can set in. Right, okay, that makes sense. Detective, great powers of observation and intuition. So even when you're resting, it can feel like you have your eye on what you need to be doing and what you want to, well, not even want, what you need to be doing. And maybe you're moving based on that, and that's why you're burnt out, you're burning out. Well, I'm yawning, so I feel like that. It's like there was a, not even a ball, but there was like this kind of burst of energy in my throat that made me want to yawn. Something needs to be said. Something needs to be expelled from your body, like removed from your body. Maybe there's something that needs to be said. Maybe there's rest that's needed because I yawned. And not having your eye on everything that needs to get done. Focus on yourself. Be kind to yourself, okay? Phoenix, how's that for a happily ever after? Wow, that was a weird yawn. Wow. Oh, I'm yawning again. But this yawn was different from the last yawn. That yawn was like out of genuine tiredness. So it's like you need to rest more in 2023. Your work isn't going to go anywhere. You need to, it's almost, yeah, that journaling actually. There's a book on the floor. Journal. Learn more about yourself. Understand yourself. Because you're burning yourself. You're burning yourself out. You're burning the candle at both ends, and you don't want to be doing that. Wow, Castle, it's a time for healing, not exactly. Exactly, that shadow work. You need to understand yourself, because maybe you are burning yourself out because there's those background thoughts going on. So you have those thoughts that you think about on a daily basis, like, yeah, I'm at work and I'm thinking about work, but then there's also the background thoughts of, I'm not good enough, oh, I don't belong here, what am I doing here? And that's a lot to carry on yourself. So it's like writing down those background thoughts and being like, wow, I didn't realize I was thinking these things. Because it's like once you write them down and it's written down right in front of you, that's when healing can happen. What's happening a lot lately is that I have a lot going on in my head. Like I want to, because I am moving soon, so it's kind of like I'm waiting for that. And it's kind of a lot to have in my head. So I've been journaling quite a lot, and I've just been writing and writing and writing. And it's like there's a lot of power in a pen when you're writing. It's like it goes from your head down to your neck, down to your arm, down through your hand, through the pen and onto the page. And then it's like my head feels so much lighter after it that I feel amazing. And like I can sleep better as well. It's kind of a powerful tool, writing. So it's like feel that magic when you are writing everything down. It's a powerful thing. Wow. There's a lot that's being unsaid, group 3. So when you write things down, and even after I finished yawning, like I feel like a lot has been lifted off my shoulders. A lot needs to be lifted off your shoulders. A lot needs to be said. A lot needs to be written down. You need to explore your past. Wow, okay, yeah, that makes sense with the 6 of chalices. You need to explore your past. Oh, interesting. So with your last card. Oh my gosh, group 3. There's so much that needs to get off your chest. Because with each yawn I feel lighter and lighter, and the yawns are getting closer together. And when I keep yawning, that means the more you do the work, it's the more that can be expressed. It's the more that can be released. That's out there into the world. So you can turn this 3 of Cups upside down to upright. Whew. And it's like do some stretching as well, because I'm moving my shoulders as well. Maybe you have a lot that's trapped on your shoulders. Maybe you need a massage as well. Physical touch will help you. Wow. Okay, so for your last cards we have Bowl, plenty of material things, and I keep swallowing as well, so maybe you're just swallowing what needs to be brought out into the world, into the open, written down. Maybe you've been avoiding it. You need to stop avoiding things in 2023. This isn't a career reading per se. Yeah, it will influence your career. This is more like a personal development reading, a shadow work reading. Stop keeping things in. Maybe you are keeping things in that have happened at work with your boss or manager or whoever you work with, because you feel like you don't have a right to say anything. But you need to say what needs to be said. You need to speak with your whole chest, group 3, and treat yourself well. Oh my goodness. Table, work hard, hard work ahead. Basket. Wow, there's so much fruit in this reading, and so many tables as well. And Cain, pay attention to your pay attention to your mental health, your emotional health as well, because the thoughts that you think can hurt you, the words that you say to yourself can hurt you, the words that you say to others can hurt you and hurt others as well. So pay attention to the health of you and pay attention to the health of others as well. It's like you will be supported, you will have that support. But anyway, yeah, with the different tables, it's like holding yourself up, being more of a support for yourself, a support. Maybe you need a support network. Maybe you need a counsellor or to speak to those who you trust, because tables can signify trust as well. So it's like you need to trust yourself and build a firm foundation with yourself and with your work. And this could mean eating healthily as well, because what have you been eating that has been weighing you down? You need to lighten your load physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and feed yourself things that will be good for your soul. Watch things that will feed your mind and your soul. Eat good foods that will be good for your heart and your soul and your body. Listen to things that will get your mind working, because I feel like this will stimulate you enough so that you can be more comfortable at work and move towards what you want as well at work. And I feel like a yawn wants to come again, but it's like, no, you don't need to yawn anymore. I feel like the more that you work on yourself is the less you'll feel like you're holding on to things. So maybe a lot needs to be said at work as well, because you're just carrying it and it's not good for your health. I feel like I can breathe now. Wow. Big energies here, group 3. Big energies that need to be worked through. Maybe do some breathing exercises as well. Meditate. Take deep breaths. Maybe you need to calm down as well. Maybe you feel agitated and anxious and on edge as well. Okay, yes, that's something for you, group 3. Very big energies there. I hope these messages made sense for you and you can get and you got what you needed from this reading. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye.